The key support I got, that was from my mother, because she did the embroidery work and then she supported me all the time, and she said that you have to get education. This is Mukesh Kumar from Diplo Tharparkar. I belong to basically the scheduled caste and known as Megwad community, and that's one of the like the lower caste in Hindu Varna system. During my primary education, when I passed my primary education, then I came to first Badin, because my elder brother, he was serving in that district registration office, so I came to Badin for my admission. But unfortunately at that time there was a requirement that your primary certificate should be certified by the EDO, district officer, but I couldn't get that one. So I wait for 2 months, but I couldn't get admission in Government Boys High School, Badin. So I went back to my village, and where I saw 2 other guys who was my class fellow in the primary education. They were going to other school that was about I think 6 to 8 kilometers away from my village. So during that time, early in the morning, 6 o'clock, we all 3 students get up early in the morning, and then 8 o'clock we reached there for our education. So 2 hours in going to the school and 2 hours coming back to home. So 4 hours daily we went on our on foot, and then that time we faced a lot of difficulty, and during that time it was very tough. And then I joined the Sindh University Jamshoro. At that time there was very much financial crisis, and so I faced that one, and mostly we lived in the one room, more than 6 people in just one room, because if we are living in the group, then we can save the money, and then we have the less financial burden. So in that condition it was very difficult. And even I prepared my all the examination mostly in the Eidgah near the Rani Bagh. Mostly I was there because it was empty and it's huge one, so I can study there. So that was very difficult time for me. But mostly I was supported by my class fellows, and even in the I think 3rd year, when I was in 3rd year at University of Sindh, I decided to leave my education. But one of my friend, he belonged to the Kashmir. He said, no, you should continue and we will support you. So they supported me, and then I overcome all my financial difficulties, and I got my education. So that was my journey of the education problems, but I overcome these all difficulties with the help of friends and my mostly during that time the key support I got, that was from my mother, because she did the embroidery work and then she supported me all the time, and she said that you have to get education. And when I was in the final year, and during that time my mother was in very critical health condition, and when I was coming back to the university, and then she said that when you will get the proper like the service, and then I said, oh my mom, it's very difficult because there are so many people, they have the degrees but they can't get like the proper services. But she just said me, you will get the job as you pass your degree. And honestly speaking, that I got the job soon, very soon, in 2001 in the 11 scales in Pakistan Post Office. Soon, very soon, and I can't believe that. I think all these are the prayers of your parents, when you are respectful to your parents. So I think sometimes we have our own efforts, but and on the background there are all the prayers of your parents and the support of your friends and relatives that make success in your life. So success doesn't depend only on you, but all your like surrounding people, they support you, then you can get success in your life. And in 1996 I joined University of Sindh Jamshoro as like the students of sociology, and I did my master from Sociology Department, University of Sindh Jamshoro in 1999. And in 2003 I joined Department of Sociology, University of Sindh Jamshoro, as a research associate. I served there 2 years, and then in 2005 I again joined Area Center as a lecturer. So I during that time it was difficult time because all people, they have different backgrounds. So my background was very poor in terms of financial as well as educational background, because my parents, they were just poor farmers, and I was the only from my whole village that I did master's degree, and then I joined University of Sindh as a lecturer. And in 2010 8 I got a scholarship from the University of from Chinese government for PhD, but I decided to go to UK. Then I wait for 2 years, and then I got other scholarship from HEC, and then I joined University of Sussex in September 2010. So during that time I did my master in comparative and cross-cultural research method, and in 2012 I started my PhD. So I did my PhD from University of Sussex in sociology, and 2017 again I came back to University of Sindh and joined as a assistant professor, and 2018 I was promoted to the associate professor, and again in 2019, December 2019, I joined as a additional charge as a director of the Area Study Center, and right now I'm serving as a director of the Area Study Center, University of Sindh Jamshoro. So during that time my difficulties was basically I faced difficulty that was about the caste-based discrimination, because most people say that there is no any discrimination on the basis of caste, but unfortunately in Sindh province and whole the South Asia they face the difficulty that's caste-based and work-based discrimination, and I faced that one. And during that time my ideal was basically the Dr. Ambedkar, because he fought for the rights of the equal for the minority, particularly Dalit community. So I was followers of that philosophy and ideology. So I thought that what can I do that basically promote my education and I can get rid of that discrimination. So I thought that education is the only weapon to overcome all these discrimination. So I did that one and chose education, because I remember the quote of Dr. Ambedkar that he said, "Love to all and hate to none." So that was my philosophy, and just focus on the education so that I can overcome all discrimination and get rid of all these so-called caste-based discrimination. And I think that it's the most important thing. And basically, if I look at myself and I analyze myself, that I was not intelligent students. I was basically average students. But when I joined the University of Sussex, and first lecture from the professor, and he told that because your success doesn't need any intelligence, but that all needs persistence. He says that your PhD, that 90% is about your persistence and your discipline, and only 10% that is your smartness and your intelligence. So I think many people, they are intelligent but they can't do because they are not disciplined, they have no consistency, they have no persistence. So only the success that can be achieved through your persistence and the disciplines. So I think when you are punctual, you are disciplined in your life, you keep balance in your life, then you can be very much successful.